Hey guys, this is Self-Dev and welcome back to another video. I wanted to do another general self-development concept, and this one is to not focus on too many elements of self-improvement at one time. And this is because you only have a certain amount of time and energy to work on certain things. So let's say you have 10 different things in your life, 10 different areas in your life you need to work on. Let's say relationships, family issues, mental health issues, financial issues, life purpose issues, living issues, emotional issues, and any other three you want to think of. If you somehow thought working on 10 of those similar sort of things at the same time was a good idea, then what would really happen is you would split 10% of your time for each of those things. So let's say you only spent an hour self-improving a day. You would only spend on average 6 minutes per area. And what will happen is humans are quite impatient and they want to see results, and they want to see results as soon as possible. And although you should try not to have that kind of mindset, this method of trying to self-improve will, when you combine that with the natural human impatience, you will look at how much improvement you are making in a certain amount of time, and you will not be satisfied with how much you are improving. And you will look at all these 10 areas of your life in this example, and you will see that nothing is really happening. And you might get frustrated, upset, angry, and you might even stop altogether with your self-improvement journey and kind of force yourself to be satisfied with where you are in life, which isn't a good idea, because forcing yourself to be happy with something is just unhealthy, and it won't get you to where you really want to be. So hopefully you understand why you shouldn't try to concentrate on multiple things at a time. If you're unfortunate that you do have a lot of things that you need to self-improve on, then what I would advise you to do is you prioritize the things that are most important. Now, I guess part of it is to decide what's most important to you, but that's not necessarily the best way to prioritize things. You want to kind of compare it with what is really important. So I would suggest looking at something like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, just to make sure you aren't fooling yourself with what you think is important versus what will actually create the most healthiest progress for you. And then you can save the lesser important but perhaps more enjoyable things later on, after you have sorted your more pressing survival needs. So if you have financial problems and you have relationship problems, you might think that you will be happier, or you might even think that it would be easier to fix your relationship problems. And so you might research how to attract women or men or whoever you're interested in, um, how to keep a relationship afloat, how to keep them happy, how to keep yourself happy in a relationship, all that kind of thing. But you're just prioritizing that over maybe your financial issues or your living issues that you might have. And because you are not prioritizing in the right way, in the healthiest way, then that might you might see too late down the road that you can't really sustain a healthy relationship when you have these two other more important issues. And what might often happen is the relationship might fail because either consciously or subconsciously that you have these more pressing issues, and they might come up in a maybe toxic way while you are in the relationship, and the relationship might end pretty badly. So please do try and take wisdom into things like Maslow's hierarchy, because these things have been studied for like years or more. Like these have been tested to see what order certain aspects of life should be taken. So please take things like that seriously. So what I would advise is you take about one, maybe two things to self-improve at a time, and you leave the other ones, the less important ones, and you save them for the future. Now, if you're okay, so the reason why you might want to take all these tasks at once and just try to save time is to save time. But this won't work. The counterintuitive thing that will happen is you will waste more time by trying to save time. When if you work on only one or two aspects of your life that need to be self-improved at a time, then what will happen is you will self-improve as much as you want in a faster time than you might originally think. You might think spending a few years only working on one or two aspects of your life at a time will take me too many years, and I will be too old to really live a self-actualized life. And you just have to ignore that, and you just have to accept that you need to take time to build things and to build your life. So yeah, in this situation, you could sort out, if you don't have like a life purpose already, you can sort that out, and then you can sort out how to turn it into something that can make money, which can then turn into something that can help secure your living situation. And then you will be pretty much all set with a relationship. And then ideally that would be the structure that would help you live a somewhat stable life. Of course, there's always other little things on the side, but if you have this structure, then you should be fine in terms of the infrastructure that you have in your life, and then you can sort out the more littler things later in life. Now, I think it's unrealistic to think that there's an end to self-improvement. I think it happens all through life, but in terms of these larger areas, you will hopefully sort them out within 5 or 10 years. It just depends on what exactly has happened in your life and um, how serious you take self-improvement. Yeah, a lot of factors. Um, yeah, so don't try to work on several things at a time. It just won't work. And I'm pretty much here to stop you from wasting years of your future just trying to save time when you will actually just waste more time. And I don't want that for you. So, yeah, take things slow. Slow and steady wins the race. And I believe that you can win the race if you're smart about it. Work smart and you will work hard as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please click the bell, please comment. What did you like? What did you not like? How could I improve? And please share this video with who you think might find it useful, who you think might have many areas of their life to self-improve, or who you think are overloading themselves with self-improving too many aspects of their life. Just anyone who you think will find this video useful in some sort of practical way. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have an awesome day and an amazing life.